Hey everyone, it's been a while, but there's lots of changes, new day job, new van project that I'm working on, but here's a video that's long overdue. So, what does cheap get you? Well, here we have the FreeGo, and I wanted to put it up against an URB-E Classic Black. The FreeGo goes by a couple of different names. TopMate is another one. Here are some quick specs on screen compared to the URB-E. Basically what this is a cheap Chinese knockoff of URB-E's original design, which you can see on the upper right hand of your screen for a link to see what I'm talking about. URB-E ditched that design for soon-to-be obvious reasons. I wanted to start off with a weigh-in. We're looking for 25 pounds here on the FreeGo. A little bit over, not too bad. Pretty close what is posted. Here's the URB-E Classic Black, 35 pounds is what we're looking for. Again, a little bit over, who knows what little accessories we got attached here, but pretty stock. And to keep things fair, I want to keep the weight of the riders as balanced as possible. Here's my weight, and then my cousin Istvan helping me out here with this video, weighing in as well. So, now that we got that weight in, let's see if we can't go balance out our weights a little bit here. Add a little bit of weight to my pack. That way hopefully we'll be about the same riding weight and we can give a fair comparison of these two vehicles and as they ride. I thought it would be most fair for me to ride the FreeGo and for my cousin who has very little URB-E experience to ride the URB-E and to demo this, which is a folding test. Not really happy with the folding design of the FreeGo. It's very clunky and weird. You kind of have to get used to it, and it doesn't really stay locked there. And unfolding it's a little bit better, but it's not a very easy operation like the URB-E at all. Of course, it's necessary to do a drag race, so here you'll notice that we both kind of leaned forward onto the front wheel to get a good launch, get traction down. The URB-E is a black edition which has the red Sport Tune controller, now called the GT controller, so it is a little bit quicker than the base URB-E. But I can tell you from experience that the silver controller, which is the base URB-E controller, is still even faster than this FreeGo. Here is a second run of the drag race. Again, of course, the URB-E will take the off-the-line test and win it. Top speed is a little bit different. Here we run them kind of side by side until we can get them up to the top speed. They're pretty even, and I could notice my cousin Istvan pulling away just slightly on the inside corner there, but almost even. Now here's an example of why URB-E ditched the trike rear two-wheel design. You can see how with the URB-E I kind of wrap around the corner real easily. But watch what happens with the FreeGo. Now, this is after practice, so that's the first try. Here comes the second, and getting better. A little slower speed there. Finally, I nail it on the third try, and basically the problem is, with the wheels spaced as close as they are in the back, it just will always tend to throw you off to one side. Here I'm just going to run them both off a curb just to show you some comfort. URB-E's nicely suspended. FreeGo again, suspended seat, not too bad. But with the URB-E you get the added bonus of being able to stand on rear pegs, which the FreeGo doesn't have. Massive bonus points there for the URB-E. After testing, I wanted to show you a quick shot of the drum brakes and the foot pegs up front that bent because of the not quite aircraft grade aluminum which they claim to have. It's very soft, very flexible, the whole chassis is very flimsy. This seat is way too narrow compared to the URB-E seat, which is very comfortable to ride. This would not be comfortable at all for long distance riding. Besides breaking the pegs, one of the things that broke was this little latch that allows you to flip the handlebars up and over to the other side for compact transport. It broke and left the handlebar all loose and floppy and made it really hard to actually get it out of its locked state. So that's one of the things that broke while we were testing. For build quality, I think you're throwing away your money if you get the FreeGo, and for riding safety, I definitely wouldn't recommend it. Not like I would an URB-E, like in this scenario here. The elder family member of our family reunion where we shot this, riding and have a great time. Overall, the FreeGo is much cheaper than the classic URB-E, but if you compare it to URB-E's latest release, which is the Sport, which is only $900, the URB-E Sport is a much better deal. You still get the awesome build quality here in the US, and you don't get the tipping over, the danger, the uncomfortable ride with no rear pegs that the FreeGo has. It's just really no comparison. Spend the extra money, $300 more, get the URB-E Sport. And if you want to go crazy, you want to go all out, they have their new Pro model on pneumatic 10-inch faster riding wheels. They're really nice. Go check them out if you're local in the LA area. Otherwise, hit up their website. I want to say thanks to my family and everyone that helped out with this video. I hope to get back on pace and be putting out more videos soon. Thanks a lot.